What's the little thing your crush did that distracted you all semester? I completely bombed my midterm essay because I spent 45 minutes watching Emma click her pen in the specific rhythm instead of writing anything, and that's when I realized this little habit of hers had basically destroyed my entire academic focus. Let me back up and explain how something so small turned into such a massive problem, because honestly it started out completely innocent. Emma sat 2 rows ahead of me in my American literature class, and I'd noticed her on the first day because she had this energy that just made everyone around her seem more interesting. She was the type of student who always participated and asked smart questions, and I found myself paying attention to the discussions just to hear what she'd say next. But then around week 3 I noticed she had this thing where she'd click her pen 4 times in a row whenever she was thinking, like it was some kind of unconscious pattern. At first it was just something I observed casually, but then I started watching for it and waiting for those moments when she'd pause and start clicking. 4 clicks meant she was about to raise her hand, 3 clicks meant she disagreed with something, 2 clicks meant she was bored, and I'd basically created this whole system of interpreting her pen clicks. My friend Jake asked me once what I thought about the professor's lecture on Hemingway, and I had no idea what he was talking about because I'd spent the entire class counting Emma's pen clicks instead. I started sitting in the same seat every day just to maintain the perfect angle to watch her, and my notes became terrible because I was too distracted to write anything useful. Then the midterm came and we had to write an in-class essay analyzing a passage from The Great Gatsby, and Emma was clicking away while thinking about her answer. I kept watching her instead of my own paper, trying to figure out what she was writing based on her clicking pattern, and before I knew it the professor called time. I looked down at my essay and realized I'd written maybe 3 paragraphs of complete nonsense, and I knew right then that I had to either talk to Emma or accept failing the class. So after the exam I walked up to her and asked if she wanted to study together, and she said yes and mentioned that she'd noticed me staring and thought it was kinda sweet. Turns out she'd been clicking her pen extra that day hoping I'd finally work up the courage to say something, and now we study together 3 times a week and my grades have actually improved. Sometimes being distracted leads you exactly where you need to be, and honestly that pen clicking sound has become my favorite thing in the world.